Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Doug Dagnabbit from Modern Warzone and ModernWarzone.com. And in today's video, I have actually probably one of the best secondary weapons in all of Warzone right now. They rival the Snakeshots, if you remember them from Modern Warfare cycle with Warzone. And they're actually a very, very great pick right now, especially with the double barrel shotguns getting nerfed. I have used these top break pistols several times and outgunned people with Akimbo shotguns. This weapon loadout really didn't require as much testing as my other ones, so this is going to be a very short and to the point video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed today's video, liked it, and learned something new, be sure to drop a like on the video and also leave a comment down below just to help me out with the algorithm. You know, say something you'd like to see me do a gun guide on in the future, or just give me some tips on what you'd like to see in my videos. I do appreciate everybody coming by. The YouTube's been doing better than it ever has before. I'm trying to focus a lot more on it. I'm not going to promise daily uploads, but I will say that I'm aiming for at least 4 to 5 uploads a week moving forward. So thank you guys so much for your support. The goal for today's video, as all the old videos, is 500 likes. You guys have been killing it with that, so I do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's just get straight up into it. I will have some gameplay of this to show since it's going to be a shorter video. I'll just throw that in at the end. So just straight to the point, if you really shouldn't care about showing up on the minimap if you're going to be using this weapon. F8 stabilizer all the way. Increase your damage range. You want to increase your damage range for this close range, basically a shotgun build. You want to use the Willy W4 stub because it does increase your damage range. It reduces your hipfire accuracy, which I know some people may have an issue with, but I'm trying to get as much damage range as I can out of this, because if I'm pulling it out, that means that I don't have an SMG as my secondary. So if I have this weapon out, I don't have time to switch to my other gun, which is probably a long range, a sniper, or like a mid to long range weapon. I don't have time to swap back. I need this gun to be able to at least down one person. So I'm going with the Willy W4 stub. For the trigger action, 100% go for the hair trigger. It increases your sprint to fire speed, your hip fire accuracy, and your fire rate. That's everything you would want on a build like this. Magazine is the 30 Russian short. You want more damage, more bullet velocity, aim range, as I just mentioned. The other 9mm, I haven't personally tried it on this build, but I don't see why it would help at all. And then what really turns it into the snake shots of old is the M15 shot shell. It's going to be one of the last things you unlock for this build. It increases your damage radius, which is actually kind of insane. It turns it into a shotgun. It does lower your damage range, but it is by far better than all of the other options for this weapon. Your rear grip, you can either run the pine tar grip if you don't have the fabric grip unlocked yet, but if you do have the fabric grip, be sure to use the fabric grip. It increases your hip fire accuracy, sprint to fire speed, and aim down sight speed with only the cost of accuracy. And you're not even aiming down sight with this, so you're going to be good with that. Perk 2, you want to run quick. You want to be able to move around as fast as you can. If you're trying to level up this weapon, run surplus. You get 20% increased weapon XP per kill with surplus on. I've tested it myself. It does work. And then the most important of them all is Akimbo. If you just tried to run this as a single pistol, you're not going to do too well. I do understand that this weapon has vital focus. Don't care. You definitely want to run Akimbo. And then for the optic, I personally run the 2.5x because they do help with recoil control no matter what your build is. I've seen other people using like the Slate custom because it gives even better recoil control from what people are saying. But it's very obstructive, and I don't want anything obstructive on my screen. So that is the build. I got through that as quickly as I possibly could. Like I said, we're not going to try to make this video 8 minutes for no reason. So now I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of what it can do. And before I get into that, I do want to mention that what actually breaks this build is something I found that uncaps the fire rate to a degree. So most of the time with the snake shot build or any Akimbo build, you're hitting your triggers at the same time, right? And that causes both guns to fire at the same time. The trick to uncap the fire rate is to tap left and right trigger alternately as fast as you can. You can unload the entire magazine on somebody, and you'll see me do that in the following clip. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, if you've enjoyed any of these gun videos, and I appreciate you guys, we're about to hit 20K. We've gained 6,000 subscribers, which has almost tripled our channel growth since Caldera release. So I do appreciate it. Like I said, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. Be sure to turn the bell on. That way you're notified for our next video, which I do believe is going to be on the Owen gun. I put a screenshot out of it on our Twitter, and I'm telling you, man, I was using that thing last night. They said they're nerfing the MP40 and the Bren most likely tomorrow. With the mid-season update for Vanguard, that's probably going to include some changes for Warzone weapons. I'm extremely excited to see the Owen gun potentially become the new meta. So thanks for stopping by today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of gameplay I'm about to show. Peace.
Let's go get involved.
Yeah.
Tried to tag him for over here a little bit.
Down 2.
3v3. Go off.